All right, we about to get into the newest New Jack members. We got Angelo Sykes, Eric Gilbert, Jersey Finest, Travis Johnson, Kendrick Jackson, and we got Red Rose. Now you know I gotta come back and give a special shout out to my man Taj 2 times. What up, baby? We got Courtney Carter. We got my man Lonnie 2 times. What's up, baby? Oh yeah, my boy Al Sargent in the building. You know we got Surtees. We got Tanikia Steele. We got Angelo Sykes. We got Dijna Quezada. We got Mood Styles. We got Flyboy Rod. We got Berserk Zero. Let's get it. I salute all you guys and I appreciate you guys, everything you do. Don't ever think what you do go unnoticed. I appreciate you. Thanks for standing up. Okay, we gonna pick this episode up from Hurricane Ivan after Terry and them homeboy hadn't got their revenge on Gargamel. Let's get started. Sleep late, lose weight. So we all wake up the next morning. We going to Chow, and these guys that came in from Florida and Alabama, they had been recruiting, getting their crews up. But Gargamel still hot because Terry homeboy and them hadn't got rid of one of his closest friends. So at Chow, you could just feel it in the air and you could see Gargamel movements. He just want to get back at somebody. Now we start eating chow, we finish eating chow, and we head back to the dorm. Now we still not going back outside the dorm because the rain's still heavy at this time. With us being confined to the dorm, it's a bunch of dudes, they up in here and they just up to no good. They ain't got too much to do but start drama. Now me and Jesse chilling at my rack when all of a sudden a dude come up to me and him. Hey man, what up bro? My name Milton bro. I'm G bro and this Jesse man. Now the whole time this dude talking to us, we see 8 dudes in the distance that we know he with. So we don't know what to make of this conversation and he just talking to us. Yeah bro, I see y'all be on y'all own little thing bro. Y'all ain't in the middle of all this nonsense bro. So basically dude just telling us they looking for dudes to align themselves with because they see how it's going down up in here. So we continue talking to Milton, then his boys come walk up and we all introduce ourselves, and that's how we formed the alliance with Milton and his crew. Now they didn't get down with the New Jack crew, we just formed the alliance that we'll look out for each other and have each other back. Now while we talking to Milton and his crew, the rest of the New Jack crew finally make their way to the dorm. So I introduced the rest of the New Jack crew to Milton and his crew, then we all whip out the cards and start playing cards because that's all we've been doing during this storm is playing cards. Now while we playing cards, everything good because everybody just kind of doing their own thing. Man, you got us messed up, man. Y'all better move on with all that nonsense, boy. Now while we playing cards, all out of nowhere, we see Turtle that went up to this dude June, and like I said, June is either from Florida or Alabama. I wasn't sure, but he done went up to this dude and just started messing with this dude. Boom, boom. Yeah, come on, boy. We ain't no coward. What you thought you was just gonna come bully us? Huh? Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, bam, bam. Oh, they sneaking. Come on. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, come on. Bam. Now, Turtle thought these dudes was pushovers, but they done threw themselves in the water with these dudes. Now, this done turned into a brawl, and these dudes warring back with them. Bam, bam. Oh, yeah, if y'all want to do it, we got them too. Now, Turtle and his crew see they couldn't whoop them dudes, so they go pulling out weapons. And I don't know how these dudes get weapons so fast, but these dudes whip out weapons too and say, we got him too. And Turtle and his crew start backing off. Now, they see these dudes just ain't some pushover dudes that they can just do whatever they want to with. Now after that fight had happened between Turtle and June crew, I'ma fast forward this up to that night. Now at this time, most of the inmates in their rack sleep, but me and Jesse just at my rack just talking. Then we see dudes crawling around on the floor. We figure what's going on. So me and Jesse got our weapon in hand. We don't know what's going on. We just see dudes crawling around on the floor. Yeah, what it is now? Huh? Yeah, Man, this dude June and his crew is some savages. June and his crew done jumped up off the floor CO and started giving it to 3 Turtle crew members. With all the commotion going on, Turtle wakes up and he see this and he jets out the door. Yeah, homie, they never over with us. Now, while they doing these dudes in, dudes running all over the place. They running out the dorm trying to go get help. Now, while everybody running all over the place, we trying to figure out why did Milton run out the dorm and he ain't got nothing to do with this. Now, this go on for a minute. June and his crew stay on them boys' head hard. So that brings they CO Deckard in. What didn't happen up in here? Move back to your racks. So now at this time, everybody on their knees in front of their rack with their hand behind their head, and they CO Deckard is walking through, and 2 of our COs come in as well. We gonna need medical in Dorm D ASAP. So all the COs start radioing for help, and they trying to ascertain what happened before medical get here. Now I start to see some crazy things that we never seen before these inmates get here. They COs start to pulling out certain dudes out the dorm to take them to go ask them what happened. Now as they taking these dudes out, medical arrive and start working on the injured parties. So they go take care of them or whatever, and they take them out. Now nothing happens right away. Now as they taking the hurt inmates out the dorm, Milton come walking back in the dorm, and we immediately go up to Milton trying to figure out, why did you run out the dorm? Yeah, man, I woke up all my sleep. I ain't know what was going on, man, so I just got light. Okay, we buy that. But it's still kind of strange that you took off out the dorm and you knew this ain't had nothing to do with you. I'm pretty sure you woke up and seen what was going on. This ain't your first rodeo in prison. So it's still kind of weird, but we shrug it off and we still focusing on the inmates that they took outside this dorm to ask what happened. Now I'm gonna fast forward to the next day. Sleep late, lose weight. Now when we wake up the next morning to go to chow, June and his crew acting bad on Turtle and them. Yeah, boy, that's how we roll where we from. Now Turtle on hush mode. They ain't saying nothing cause they done lost 3 of their members and June and them still got their full crew. Now we go to chow and we come back to the dorm. Now as soon as we get back to the dorm, we got 5 COs waiting. You, and you. These COs just called 5 of June crew members and put them on their knees. Now everybody just looking around at the dudes that they took out to ask what happened. So they zip tie June them homeboys up and take away 5 of June crew members. Now they left with a skeleton crew. Now you can see the look on Turtle's face that he's super happy that June crew members gone. Soon as the COs wrap this situation up and leave out the dorm. Yeah, y'all boys ready. Oh yeah, it's on, boy. Y'all ain't about to be up in here. Y'all gotta get up out of here. Man, we ain't tell on nobody, man. Bro, they asked us what happened, man. We ain't said nothing. Everybody start going in on the dudes they took out of here. When I say everybody in the entire dorm start going at these dudes saying they ready. You see dudes all through the whole dorm huddling up, plotting on these dudes. Not just the way these dudes saying this and the look on their face, I'm really kind of believing these dudes ain't say nothing. They ain't the ones that ready. But this prison, and you can't tell a lot of these dudes nothing. They believe what they believe, and they believe these dudes done ready. So all out the blue, Gargamel go up to one of the dudes that done ready and put his arm around the dude. Hey, I don't believe my boy right here ready. I don't believe he had nothing to do with that. You solid, ain't it, homie? Yeah, man, I ain't had nothing to do with that, bro. It might have been them, bro, but I know I kept my mouth shut. Yeah, little homie, we got your back, man. Don't worry about that. Nobody better not touch homie right here, though. Now, dude don't even know what Gargamel up to. Gargamel don't care about you none the least, you know, but he got a plan for you, and you just going right along with it. Now, the rain starting to subside. Now we can go back in and out the dorms again. Now, the only thing I think bought them dudes some time that supposedly ready is the hurricane that passed and dudes finding out that it done tore Florida and Alabama up. So they worried about their families. They trying to get to the phone and use the phones. Now everybody rushing to these phones. They arguing over the phones, and in come walk the COs with 5 more dudes. Now because the CO had to put 5 dudes in the block, they had to release 5 dudes. And the dudes that they released go straight up to Gargamel, dapping Gargamel down. These Gargamel homeboys that's been in the cell blocks. Now this just done made his crew super huge again. Now a lot of these dudes then got on their phone and found out that their family members been displaced, and now they got nothing but anger and hostility pent up now. Say, man, you been on the phone a long time, bro. They got other people got to use the phone too, bro. Man, you gonna have to wait till I get off the phone, boy. I'm trying to check on my fam, boy. Man, who you think you hollering at? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, all right. Bam, 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 come on. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, boy, I've been waiting to take my anger out on somebody. Bam, bam, bam. Now these dudes then hard up started tearing it down over the phone. Bam, bam, you got me messed up, boy. You ain't gonna tell me when I can use the phone. Bam, bam. Now while these dudes fighting, me and Jesse saying, man, we about to get up out of here because we know what's about to happen. It ain't nothing but some frustration going on. Dudes trying to find out about their family and everybody want to use the phone right now. So me and Jesse get our stuff together and we head out the dorm. Now when we get outside the dorm, it's still kind of drizzling, but it's clearing up. Now as soon as we start walking, hey, hold up, man. We hear somebody calling our name telling us to hold up. And it's Milton and his crew. Man, we gotta get out of there too, bro. We rolling with y'all, man. All right, bet. Let's roll. So we all head off to meet up with the rest of the New Jack crew. And who passed us by trying to act like they don't see us? The dudes whose nephew we supposed to be to put our hands on. Now, when they pass by us, they glance at us like that and keep walking like they ain't just seen us and they ain't just jump us the other day. Now, the rest of the New Jack crew, they was already walking towards us and we was walking towards them. So we all made a U-turn and ran on them boys. Bam, what y'all thought? Bam, bam, it was over. Bam, bam, we don't know who your nephew is, huh? Bam, bam, come on. Bam, bam, bam. Bam! Oh, y'all, y'all know who my nephew is? Bam, my nephew DeWitt, boy. So while we fighting, one of the dudes say his nephew is DeWitt. So DeWitt then told his cousin that was in the other prison that he had then got snuck. Now, I can't believe that this didn't even fell out between us like that when that was an incident that wasn't even supposed to happen. So no matter what didn't happen now, we to that point to where we out here tearing it down. Bam, it is what it is then. Bam, bam, boom, boom, bam, bam. Bam! Don't run, catch them. Yeah, they want to run. Now we out here beating these dudes so bad, now they take off running, and we take off running after them. But we can't catch them, these dudes striking. Now after we run after dude and them and can't catch dude and them, we just turn around and start showing love to Milton and his crew, because these dudes ain't have to help us, man. We like, man, bro, we appreciate y'all, bro. Y'all some stand-up dudes, because these dudes went straight in, ain't asked no questions, just tearing it down with us. Now, I'm going to fast forward this story up until we sitting down outside playing cards. Now, we outside playing cards, and Milton get up and say he'll be right back. Man, where you going? We going to roll with you, man. You know, we just did them dudes there, man. We going to roll with you. We ain't going to let you roll by yourself. Nah, I'm cool, baby. Man, y'all chill, bro. I got this. So, Milton insists on going by himself. He don't even want us to go with him. And even if we try, he don't want us to go with him. So, we just let him go on where he going or whatever. Then, shortly after that, he returned back. Man, where you went to, bro? I went and handled a little business, man. You know, take care of this something. So Milton tell us he went and handled a little business, so we brushed that off too and finished playing cards. So now at this time, the day winding down, so we all stopped playing cards and started heading back to D-Dorm. And as we heading back to D-Dorm, we hear the COs. Hey, I need to see all y'all inmates right now. Come with me right now. So Lieutenant Grimes and 3 other COs call us and tell us we need to come with them right now. So they gather all us up and take us to the research center. And soon as we get to the research center, they separate all us. Now I can only account to what they came at me about, and this is what our meeting was about. I hear all y'all guys, the New Jack crew, y'all some kind of self-appointed gang, huh? Man, we ain't no gang. Who told you we're a gang? And what is the New Jack crew? We just a bunch of dudes that's hanging together to stay safe. Well, from my knowledge and what we've been hearing, y'all been starting a lot of things around in the prison, and y'all are a gang. Lieutenant, I don't know what you've been hearing. I ain't never been involved with a gang a day in my life. So Lieutenant Grimes and the rest of the COs is grilling all us about being a gang. Well, from this moment on, I don't want to see more than 5 of y'all hanging together at one time, and I don't want to hear no more about this gang mess. So now somebody telling the COs that we're a gang, and now we can't hang with nothing but 5 members at one time. In retrospective, we the opposite of a gang. So after they finish grilling us and tell us what they gotta tell us, they release us back to the dorm. Now we all just walking arm distance apart, just talking low, like, man, somebody really snitching, trying to get us separated so they can come at us, man. Now this is the part where New Jack Crew had to go underground. We can no longer just recruit all in the opening. And it started happening like this, I found out, in every prison. Now we all head back to D-Dorm. When we get back in D-Dorm, we trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, y'all think y'all coming down here running something, huh? Man, we don't think we coming down nowhere running nothing, but ain't nobody about to play with us either. Now Gargamel Crew and Sean Crew, they just having words with each other backwards and forward. Ain't nothing happening, but they doing a lot of talking backwards and forward. Boy, y'all know about Louisiana, y'all get stretched out here. Dude, we ain't tripping on you, man. If it's something, let it be something. Now this going on and they just getting heated, but they ain't doing nothing. It's just going backwards and forward between the crews. Now while they having heated words backwards and forward, all out of nowhere I see Noel Crew. Yeah, we don't like snitches. We don't like snitches. Now Noel Crew just ran on one of the dudes that they say snitched. Yeah, we gonna get all y'all out of here. Now while they giving it to that dude, the other dudes they say snitch, they see this and they strike out running towards the door. Now one of the dudes make it outside the door, but by the time the other ones get to the door, it's like everybody that was at the front blocked the door so they can't get out. Oh, where y'all think y'all going? Bam, 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 y'all getting out of here too. Get them out of here too. Yeah, yeah, bam, bam, get them out of here. Yeah, boom, 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 y'all getting out of here too. Man, when I tell you it was a mess up in there, they gave it to these dudes raw. They did not let up until they heard the COs coming. Y'all wanna go snitch, huh? We don't play that up in here. Bam, ain't no snitching up in here. Bam, you don't know that? Man, they just worked these dudes overtime. And we just looking at these dudes just losing their mind. It's like these dudes excited and having fun doing this. The CO's coming. So somebody holler, the CO's coming, and everybody start breaking and running. I ain't had nothing to do with it, man. I ain't snitched, bro. I promise I ain't snitched. Man, one of the dudes just laying on the ground leaking and crying, saying he ain't had nothing to do with it. And these dudes ain't got a tap of sympathy. They looking at him like, yeah, you had something to do with it. Now when the COs come to the dorm, they can't get in the door because one of the dudes laid in front of the door, blocking the door. So they literally have to push this dude from in front of the door. What's going on? Back up. Get out. Now this was something else that was crazy that happened when the COs came up in here. You. Come with me. Lieutenant, I'm telling you right now, I ain't seen nothing. I was in my rack going to sleep. I'm telling you before I leave out of here, I ain't seen nothing. So Lieutenant Grimes come in and he point to a couple dudes and tell them to come on out of them. And within them couple dudes, I'm in that bunch too. He telling me to come with him. So I make it known, look, before I leave out of here, I'm telling you right now, I ain't seen nothing and I ain't telling you nothing. So everybody can hear it. You ain't about to put me in no danger. This the same thing them COs did with them other guys. Put these guys in danger, calling these guys out of here to ask them some questions. And ain't none of this started till these other COs from Florida and Alabama came here. Now what makes this situation even worse, they take me and 3 of Milton boys and Milton up out of here. Now they takes us back to the research center and separate us in different rooms. Now I'm sitting in there waiting about an hour for somebody to come talk to me. Now finally the CO walks in and all he do is release me straight back to the dorm. Now I'm thinking to myself, man, these COs playing some high-tech, dangerous games. Now I'm heading back to the dorm wondering what's going on. Now finally I walk back in the dorm. When I walk back in the dorm, I lose my mind because I see Jesse on the ground just beat up, just moaning. Man, I know y'all ain't just doing this to my brother, boy. I know it. Boy, I'm about to lose it up in here. Now at this time, I'm losing my mind because I see my brother just laying here and he just hurt. And everybody just looking like they don't know what happened. So now I'm just trying to revive Jesse, trying to get him up off the ground. But Jesse just laying there moan, man. Jesse's face so swole. So as I'm trying to get Jesse up, here come the COs in the door. What the hell did happen now? What the hell? Everybody move back. Get away from him. Get up, get away from him. Move back. Now the COs that came up in here, they actually was coming up in here to call other dudes out who did that to the dudes that's supposed to been snitched. So when they do finally come up in here, they see Jesse on the ground. So they radio for medical. Now they trying to figure out what's going on. And as they figuring out what's going on, they get to point to other dudes that had something to do with rolling them snitches out and call them up out of there. Now everybody looking at us like we done went snitched. So finally medical come in and they start seeing about Jesse, and man, they take my dog up out of there. Now soon as the COs wrap this situation up and leave, everybody start looking at us. Yeah, y'all done went out there and snitched, huh? Yeah, y'all went snitched. Boy, I already told y'all I wasn't opening my mouth and saying nothing. When I say I ain't say one word, I ain't open my mouth and say one word. Now I know y'all hate this part in the story. I'm gonna stop this episode right here and we're gonna pick up from here on the next episode. Let's get it.